In the current official New York City Council record, there is a numbering problem viewers should know about. On Councilmember Crystal Hudson's legislation page at council.nyc.gov, the Universal Youth Employment Summary appears under int.no 240-2026. But a current Legistar result links that same youth employment description to file number int.0241-2026. So for this explainer, I am focusing on the policy description tied to the summer jobs proposal, and not pretending the public record is cleaner than it is. The core question is still useful. What would a universal youth employment bill mean for summer jobs in New York City? According to the official council legislation summary, the proposal would require the Department of Youth and Community Services to establish a universal employment program for youth ages 14 through 17 and for youth ages 18 through 21 who attend a middle school or high school. The same summary says the program would provide a summertime or part-time school year job to all eligible youth who seek employment through the program. In plain English, that is a much bigger promise than just announcing more slots. It describes summer access and school year access, and it uses guarantee-like language for eligible youth who want work. As stated on the official website of the New York City Department of Youth and Community Development, nyc.gov, the Summer Youth Employment Program, or SYEP, is the nation's largest youth employment program, connecting New York City youth between the ages of 14 and 24 with career exploration opportunities and paid work experience each summer. The same page says participants can explore career pathways, build workplace habits, and strengthen social, civic, and leadership skills. That gives us today's baseline. SYEP is the current citywide summer track. So if the universal employment proposal moves forward, the real shift would be from a program pathway towards something that sounds much closer to a citywide promise. What would that mean in practice for summer jobs? First, scale. If the bill is enacted as described, the city would need enough providers, work sites, supervision, and matching capacity to serve all eligible youth who seek employment through the program. Second, summer would no longer stand alone, because the official summary also mentions part-time school year jobs. Third, the most important words for viewers to watch are not just introduced or referred. Watch the actual bill text, the fiscal support, and any implementation plan. Those details determine whether broad promise language turns into real summer placements. As stated in NYC 311 guidance on the official city website, portal.311.nyc.gov. If you are a minor and would like to work, you can apply for working papers. The city also says students between ages 14 and 17 must get an employment certificate in order to work. NYC 311 explains that an application can be obtained from a local public high school, and it lists the basic supporting items: a parent or guardian signature, a birth or baptismal record, and a doctor's note proving fitness to work. So even if access to jobs expands, the paperwork step for younger teens still matters. As stated on the official website of the U.S. Department of Labor, dole.gov, child labor protections under the Fair Labor Standards Act, specifically 29 U.S.C. Section 212, subsection C, and the implementing regulations in 29 CFR Part 5.7, still govern youth work. The Department of Labor says the rules vary by age and task. It also says that when state law is less restrictive than federal law, the federal law applies, and when state law is more restrictive, the state law applies. So a new city jobs program would not erase federal age-based limits. More access to jobs does not mean unlimited access to every job. Viewers who want to know whether a specific summer job is allowed under current law can run a quick mental checklist. Check the age of the teen. Check whether New York labor law adds restrictions beyond federal rules. Check the task itself, because federal regulations treat some tasks as out of bounds for younger teens, and they treat other tasks as acceptable, but with hour limits or supervision requirements. And check the worksite type, because different rules apply to agricultural work versus non-agricultural work. That checklist helps viewers separate program expansion from the separate question of what a specific teen is permitted to do right now. For viewers who want to follow the file as the council review continues, start with the official Legistar result for int.no 241-2026, and keep an eye on the council member page where the Youth Employment Summary currently sits under int.no 240-2026. Check for the actual bill text, a committee referral, and any fiscal note. Those three pieces tell you whether the promise language moves from concept toward implementation.